I'm
What
gonna say something crazy, bro.
what are they gonna call it? What's gonna be the name of the podcast?
Washed Up.
Say what?
The Washed Up Podcast featuring good old HD and Doc Rivers.
58 South TV.
Hey, what's going on, man? Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Welcome to another episode of 58 South TV presents Topics of Discussion.
58 South TV. Welcome to the show. Topics of discussion, let the real talk grow. Sports, music, news, bring the truth to the light. Tap in, turn up, yeah, we live tonight.
NBA playoffs, Doc Rivers stepped down, Mike Malone making big moves. Welcome to another episode of 58 South TV presents Topics of Discussion, your new home for sports, news, and entertainment. I'm your host, 58 South, along with my co-host, Joose Jones. Joose, what's going on, man?
Well, I'm gonna change my name. You know, it's jalapeno for all day long, but we gotta go with Joose Pickleback Jones. That's my new name, baby. What's happening, 58?
I'm good. Quick question. Pickleback, what's up?
Drinking Grey Goose, man, because the way the after effects always felt, I said I gotta change something else. So now I drink the Irish whiskey with the pickleback, brother. So it's Joose Pickleback Jones, or you can call me Joose Pickle Juice Jones, whichever way you want to go with it. It's all gonna work.
Huh. All right.
What's good with you though, brother? Feel like I ain't seen you in about a year.
Yeah, you know, conflicting schedules, but we make it work when we can make it work. You know, it's been a while. I got my Tom Selleck mustache jumping off. I got to see my barber this weekend, get all this taken care of.
Oh, I thought you were doing that for the Hornets. I thought you just wasn't shaving.
Nah. Me not shaving and looking disheveled is not going to help my team win anything, man. So, yeah, I don't play them games. I don't play them games. I do not play those games, Juice. Been an interesting couple of weeks, to be quite honest with you, though, man, in the world of sports, news, and entertainment. So we might as well go ahead and get to it, man. Let me find that boxing bell.
I'm in it.
Off the top, Joose Jones, hypothetically speaking, say Netflix gets the rights to the Dallas Cowboys and the New England Patriots, and they're going to make a Netflix series, right? Which series about which team would be the more interesting to you? The Dallas Cowboys Netflix series or the New England Patriot Netflix series?
To me, I mean, the Dallas Cowboys, because, you know, Jerry Jones always going to keep something stirring up, and he going to make it interesting somehow, some way. The Patriots ain't really that interesting to me. I mean, it's cool. Drake made, blah, blah, you know, whatever. But the Cowboys always got something going on. So I think that would be more interesting to watch than the Pats.
Now, I probably should have said this also. I'm not saying just from last season or prelude to this season. I just mean historically. They're going to do a multi-part series about the franchise and the history. You still think it would be the Cowboys over the Patriots?
I mean, all the Patriots is going to show is, you know, the Tom Brady era, you know, with all that, which is great. But, you know, the Cowboys, they got some ups and downs. I think it'll be good to see the Cowboys, especially with old Michael Irvin. Get to see old Michael Irvin days. And I ain't even going to be explicit about it. But you know Michael Irvin, you know how he used to get down.
I think I'm gonna take the New England Patriots in there.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know of anyone on the Dallas Cowboys who committed murder. Again, I don't know the full history, but that Aaron Hernandez section on New England Patriots.
Yeah,
cause we've seen like you know, little documentaries and stuff about it, but I still want to hear from like GMs and teammates and stuff like that while they were actually winning. Like, what was that like? Then finding out that the person you were sharing a locker room with was a whole murderer. You know what I mean?
Well, what that is kind of crazy when you think about it on that level. That is kind of crazy, bro.
You got that. You got your owner, Bob Kraft, getting caught up in scandals. Like Jerry Jones, they don't mind putting this stuff out there on Front Street, but Robert Kraft, that went away like the Jerry curl. That came and went like the Jerry curl, man. Straight up. And then you got, you know, the deflate gate and all that other stuff. That's football scandal.
Yeah.
And then to add to it now, you got a head coach who's wrapped up in, I guess, the biggest scandal so far of the NFL season. Yeah, man. So I kind of want to see that New England Patriot Netflix special to be quite honest with you.
Speaking of Netflix specials, I just want to jump on this real quick, or you could jump right back on it.
Yeah.
You got that special with I just watched it the other day with what's his name? Hold on. The Portland Trailblazers with Rasheed Wallace and when it was Rasheed Wallace, Bonzi Wells, and Stoudemire.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, brother. And they didn't call them the Trailblazers; they called them the Jailblazers.
Wasn't that the team Scottie Pippen was on?
Yep, yeah,
That's the year they lost to the Lakers in the
yo,
in the playoffs.
yep,
Yo,
right,
that team was stacked, to be quite
bro.
honest
They
with
was
you, though.
stacked, and it was bad. That's when Rasheed was getting all them technicals, and Stoudemire got locked up a couple of times on some. I'm not gonna give the whole thing away, but it's a good documentary, bro. I just
Well,
checked
I
it
mean,
out a couple of days ago.
if you around our age, and I mean, it ain't nothing. Well, I guess the behind the scenes of that would be surprising, but we all knew that those guys were a collective group of guys who were like number 1 and number 2 players on their old teams that came together toward the end of their career and had a squad. You know what I mean? Everybody just knew how to hoop. You just couldn't get past that juggernaut that was the Los Angeles Lakers at the time.
Right. And they actually, when they made it to the conference finals, actually the game 7. They was right there. And then they was literally right there. They was up by 15 in the fourth quarter. And then, couldn't hit a shot, bro. Went 0 for 13 and old Kobe Bean came through and turned up and
Is that was that the Blazers or the Kings? Kobe crossover down the middle through the lob to Shaq, changed the whole energy of the game. Was that the Blazers or the
that was the
Kings?
Blazers. Yeah, that was the Trailblazers.
Yeah, Game
Yep.
7. That was that
Yep.
Game 7. Yeah. Iconic. Yeah, real iconic. Okay. That sounds like
Check it
something I
out.
might
Check it
tap
out,
into.
bro. Please check it
Might
out.
tap into. Well, look, we kind of teased either way. Now, you want to keep going with football, or you want to keep go to
I
into
want
the
to
NBA
interrupt. I'm
playoffs?
sorry. You just made me think about it. You go wherever you go. I'm going with you, bro.
Well, so we might well stick with the NFL. Go ahead and get this Mike Vrabel situation out the way. It's a lot of time has passed since the initial story broke. So now we have Miss Russini. She resigned from the Athletic. Still ain't nothing happened with Mike Vrabel except for the fact that I don't think he's going to be doing any making any appearances as far as the draft. I don't think they're going to have him on camera or anything like that. What are your as of now, what are your thoughts about the situation, if you even care enough to talk about it?
Tell you the truth, I mean, I just, I put my weight in on it, but it doesn't really matter to me, bro. I ain't really been focused on Vrabel, you know what I mean? And the situation that's going on in New England, I'm more focused on my Giants. I'm more focused on this NBA going on right now with my Knicks playing tomorrow. But I mean, I'm gonna let you weigh in on it more than me, because like I say, it really doesn't hold no weight in my arena.
So if this was Jim Harbaugh and had this same situation happen with a reporter, would you still not care as much?
Of course I would care, just because it's Jim Harbaugh. He's a part of my squad, you know what I mean?
So that's the only reason. They ain't got nothing to do with the coach being a leader of men.
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Now you can't look a player in the eye and hold him accountable and be like, you a distraction to the team.
Right. What do you think?
Okay. That's pretty much it, man. As far as the whole infidelity aspect of it, I've never been a husband, never been a father. I can only look at that from the standpoint of being a child with the two parents. I know it's gonna suck for the kids, especially in the internet age. This is never gonna go away for you. You know what I mean? Both sets of people. If Miss Russini has children, I'm not sure. I know she got a husband, so this sucks for him. What else was it? It was it was that aspect of it, and then again, how the coach, you might not really hold any weight in the locker room now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know, man. The boys.
Unless Juice, unless they already knew about this in the first place. Like this one of those secrets. Like it's an in-house secret that everybody else just now knows about it. Maybe that's the situation in New England, and that's why nobody's really saying anything. They probably wanted to say this whole time. Y'all just now finding out about that.
And that's how it's sad to say, but that's how it usually is, man. You know what I mean? Like, people already know what's going on. They just not there to tell. Like, they don't want to be in nobody's business because they probably got things going on, that they doing. So it's like, yeah, I see it, but I ain't trying to worry about that because I got my own little skeletons in my closet that I got going on that I don't want to be exposed. Because there's a lot of things that's going on, man. But he just got caught,
That would make a lot of sense as to why he was real. What's the word I'm looking for? He wasn't hard on him. He was kind of more like just focused on what he did on the field with the Stephon Diggs situation in the offseason last year. That makes more sense to me now, that he wasn't, trying to be judgmental about him or nothing like that. Just like,
Right.
yeah, That's off-season stuff. We'll see what it does. You know what I mean? When he gets out here on the field, makes all the sense in the world to me now. Makes all the sense in the world. What up, Pop? I hear you running around over there in the
Yeah, my
background.
man.
Every time the camera's on, he's a show dog, man. I keep telling you that.
Not the show dog.
He a show dog. You got that dog in the house. That man need his own YouTube channel. I'm telling you, man. Need his own YouTube channel. So what I did like though was I seen some other reporters, journalists, commentators, mainly Dan Lebatard, who has the show down there in Miami, Stu Gatz, and there was a couple others that came out in the defense of Dianna, however she pronounced it, Russini, came to her aid or whatever, saying that if anything were to happen, you know, this was Stu Gatz saying she has a spot right here next to me. I'm not gonna abandon my friend in a time of her low point. I like that's commendable, but realistically speaking, how long would you wait to do that though? Like I feel what you're saying, but that's gotta be a cooling off period, because that's gonna be the only thing people are gonna want to talk about if she gets on the show. It ain't like they're just gonna brush over that just because that's your homegirl. Because you know shows like that, you have call-ins. And you think the callers are not gonna want to address that since she's right there?
I love the way people say, you know, when they're at their low point. They was at their low point when she was getting bent over and cocked over. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
whoa,
Yeah.
hey, that was no evidence or footage of that. We only
Wasn't
going
nobody at their low point.
we only gonna run with what we see and what we know. See, that
Nobody at
becomes
their low point.
libelous. That's libelous slander when you talk about stuff you don't know about, brother.
Allegedly.
Mm-mm.
Allegedly.
Ain't no alleged on that. All we saw was the interlocking of the fingers on the roof, chilling by the poolside, and the only thing we can't find is the 6 people that was supposed to be with them. Maybe they were downstairs while they was upstairs or something like that.
I could bet my
Either
check
way.
there was a lot more interlocking going on in them hands, brother. Believe that.
Hey. How what my man said on the Tootsie Roll commercial, the Tootsie Pop commercial? Well, much like the Athletic, we're gonna go ahead and get off that Russini situation. Let's go ahead to these NBA playoffs, man. The play-in games were great from the highlights that I saw. You know how YouTube lets you see like the last 4 or 5 minutes of the fourth quarter and stuff like that. Overtime if it was great. So congrats to the Portland Trailblazers. They're already in. My Hornets have to win one more game, that game being tonight. I believe we can do it, man. I believe we can get over those Orlando Magic and and give the Detroit Pistons a fight. That Golden State Warrior game, that looked like a fun time to be in an arena with Steph Curry, though.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie. That looked like a fun time.
Hey, not only Steph Curry, Al Horford is really what kept him alive. Al Horford kept
3 3-pointers back to back.
Bro, Al Horford is nothing to be messed with, man. That man, everywhere he goes, man, his track record follows him. He's the same guy wherever he goes. You can count on that man, bro. You can count on that man, bro. That's crazy.
Al Horford is a winner, man. He's a certified winner.
And his shot looks so crazy. His shot be like, and that thing be perfect. It's lined up every time.
I will never judge anyone's shot after living through the Sean Marion years in the NBA. Sean Marion shot like that. They're like the praying mantis jump shot. Wet.
Wet, bro. Wet.
Okay. Best storylines in the playoffs for you. Best storyline. What story is more intriguing to you?
I mean, I like the Hornets story.
Okay.
I like the Hornets story, you know, going from being trashed last year to actually having the chance to, you know, be in the playoffs. You know what I mean? Like, they 1 game away from being in. Who they got to play if they win?
Detroit Pistons.
Oh, okay.
I can't wait. I can't wait for that. Because those 2 teams genuinely don't like each other. We already had a fight earlier in the season. The end of the last game, the Detroit Pistons players were telling their coach, "Don't even shake our hands at the end of the game." Like, yeah, that's a actual disdain between the Hornets and the Pistons, man. So
Well, you
I'm
waiting
looking
on
forward to that. Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. We need to have a clean game. We don't need your boy Dirty LaMelo Ball over there grabbing people's ankles and tripping them up. We don't need him hurting nobody else like he did Bam Adebayo last game.
Hey man, it's a pure knee-jerk reaction, yo.
Knee-jerk reaction, huh? I'm gonna grab you. I'm grabbing your ankle because I'm on the floor. That's a knee.
If you fall back in that chair right now, tell me what your left arm gonna do? Is it gonna stay still, or is it go?
Nah, it's gonna grab the first ankle. It's gonna grab the first ankle I see. So my dog better go ahead and move out the way because I'm grabbing ankles,
Yeah.
bro.
Hey, it is what it is, man.
I love it.
I can't worry too much about the past. I know we play tonight though.
Yeah. Are you gonna
Oh shit.
Are you gonna be able to watch the game, or are you gonna just watch the highlights tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch the highlights. I work 1:30. 1:30 is when my alarm goes off. You know what I mean? So yeah, I won't be able to
I
watch
got you though. You
anything
know,
to
I know I'm a
Saturday,
diehard New York
Sunday.
Knicks fan, but I got you, bro. You know, I told you before the show, I want y'all Hornets to win this game. I don't care about anything else after this game, but I do want to see y'all win, bro. Genuinely,
Yeah.
I think y'all deserve it.
Me, and the rest of the city, man. Cause the crowd from the other night, that's what it's about. That's what it's about, man. Almost gave the game away a couple times, but
Yep.
one time for Kobe White, 2 times for Miles Bridges. 2 times for
Carolina,
Miles
baby.
Bridges.
Kobe
For
White,
sure.
baby.
For sure. But my fault, man. I ain't even answered my own question, man. Best storyline to me, I'm going with the obvious one. Oklahoma City Thunder for the repeat.
Really?
Yeah. I don't. It's gonna be tough, but I don't see anybody stopping them out west. It's just gonna be a matter of who's coming out of the East, man. If the Celtics can stay healthy, if the Pistons can put it together and feel like they have enough experience to get to the finals, if the Knicks can finally get over that that Eastern Conference hump, they'll be a viable option. Yeah, so there goes that. The reason Spurs are too young, man. They had a great season, but it's the first time in a long time they've been in the playoffs. The Timberwolves and the Nuggets are going to expound so much energy playing each other, they're going to cancel each other out. So whoever gets to that next round is going to be drained anyway. Then you got the battle of the retirement home with LeBron James and the Lakers going up against KD and the Houston Rockets. That's pretty much the game. We all need to enjoy these playoffs out west because Steph doesn't have much longer left. KD doesn't have much longer left, and I don't think LeBron has much longer left. So, we should just watch those guys and marvel. But the Oklahoma City Thunder storyline, that's the storyline for me. Most intriguing matchup. Which matchup is the best matchup? Which game do you see going all the way to a game? What is it? It's 5 in the first round?
Oh, in the first round? Because I was going to say,
Yeah.
out of anything, like hypothetically, you already said it. If Oklahoma sees the Spurs, that's going to be it right there, bro.
No. I'll just first round. I just want to go with what we already know.
I'm not I know my Knicks are playing the Hawks. Who else we got?
So if the Knicks are playing the Hawks, the Pistons are going to have to play the winner of the Hornets and the Magic. Boston has the 2 will play the 7. Who is the 7? Who is the 7? Boom. There you go. Boston plays them. Then it's Raptors and Cleveland. Got to be Raptors and Cleveland.
It's gonna be interesting.
That's the only 2 teams left. Yeah, got to be the Raptors playing the Cavaliers.
I think it's gonna be a good one with the 76ers and the Celtics, man. It's not gonna be just a walk in the park for them Celtics. I know the Celtics are a very great team together. They know each other. They've been playing together for a while. All that. Them 76ers ain't nothing to play with, man. That Tyrese Maxey and that VJ Edgecombe, bro, they ain't nothing to play with out there, man. Paul George is looking like playoff Paul, like playoff P. I don't know, man. I don't think the Celtics gonna run through these boys that easy as everybody thinks it's gonna be.
I got a 4-0 sweep with that Boston game, that Boston series. I don't think the 76ers.
Oh
yeah,
my
man.
gosh.
Nah. The
No
76ers
way.
ain't got it. Without Joel Embiid, I don't know.
A sweep, bro?
Yeah. Boston ain't playing.
Oh, it sounds like we're gonna have to put some money up, boy. I love this time.
Yeah, that's fine with me, man. But Boston, Boston ain't playing, man. Boston is on a mission. Boston's on a real live mission, and they're not letting nothing like a little old 76er without their big man hinder their progress. I don't really see that happening.
Them young boys ain't that, man. They not playing on the 76ers. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. I'm gonna leave it at that. Like Tyrese Maxey and VJ Escombe, they the truth, man. They not gonna come
You
out there and
can't.
lay down. I know that.
I hear what you're saying. But I got more faith in what Peyton Pritchard can do to affect that series than anybody else on the 76ers.
Really?
If you would have asked me between Peyton Pritchard and Paul George, when I think is going to make the bigger contribution, I'm gonna say Peyton Pritchard. Yeah, I'm gonna
Well,
say Peyton Pritchard
I
on
got a
that.
first-hand chance to watch playoff P come back, and he looked real good, bro. He looks real good.
That's perfectly fine. The thing about that is he's gonna have to look real good for more than one game.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. The most intriguing matchup to me on that, as far as that Eastern Conference side, is gonna be the Cavaliers and the Raptors. Yeah, it's gonna be the Cavs and the Raptors, man. I can't wait to see what B. Ingram gonna do one time for the 2-5-2 gentlemen. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a nail biter down to the wire.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro, I see the Raptors winning one
Yeah.
game, bro. That's it.
That is your opinion, and you are free to have that. As far as the West Coast, most intriguing matchup.
What was the first round with the Nuggets?
Timberwolves.
Yeah, that's it right there. That's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a real good one. That's gonna be a real most intriguing series. I don't believe that's gonna be an easy sweep or anything like that. If anything, that's probably gonna go to 7.
Is it 7 games all the way through, or is it 5 in the
Also,
first round? That was
I
5 in
think
the
it
first
used to
round.
be. I think it used to be like that. I think it's 7 now.
Double check that, cause I know
I
they
know for the
try to get
women's
the.
it's 5 on the first one, but for the men's, I think it's 7 all the way through now.
That's the case.
Yeah, because I remember it used to be the best out of 5 starting it out.
Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Cause I'm looking at some predictions. Okay, so it is 7. Yeah, man. Who you got winning that series?
I'm gonna go with the Nuggets, bro. I don't know
Jamal
why.
Murray.
I'm going with the Nuggets, bro. I think they're gonna turn up, man. When it's time to turn up, I think they're gonna turn the oven on.
I'm gonna run with Ant-Man and them on that one.
Really?
Yeah. I'm running with Ant-Man on that one. Yeah.
Randall got to show up. Randall got to show up, bro.
That's what. Notice how you say that every season. Whenever he's in the postseason, Randall got to show up.
It's a crazy thing.
Hey, just like they're saying, Cat is gonna have to be the X factor for them Knicks to get to the finals, man. And hey,
You're right.
They're not wrong. Most intriguing matchup. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We got a hard draw with them Hawks, but go ahead, bro.
We'll talk. Okay, we'll get back to that in a second. 'Cause I got another question. Most intriguing matchup to me. This is gonna sound crazy to you, but that's fine. It's the Lakers and the Rockets. The Rockets on paper should win that series easily, no problem. I don't know, man. He's not better than Michael Jordan to me, but he's still talented. I watched the man be the only one to ever come back down 3-1 in the NBA Finals. He's faced a tough hill to climb before, and this one would be extra special because I think his son's actually going to be a part of this playoff series here. So I think that'll be intriguing to watch, man. Rui Hachimura, if he can get going a little bit, help out some of the role players, just stick to what you know. I'm not sitting here saying LeBron James is going to be able to get you 30 and 40 a night or nothing like that, but he's a coach. He's a coach on the floor, man. He's a coach on the floor. That, along with the fact that Houston Rockets don't have a point guard, and we've seen how that offense can get stagnant without that. Even though you got Kevin Durant, if there's nobody to really facilitate the offense and give him the ball like he needs to, then that could be a problem. So the Lakers could surprise everybody and come out of that series. I wouldn't put any bread on it, but I'm not gonna sit here and discount it. I just think that's an intriguing matchup, man. And I'm not sure as far as the timetable on when Reeves or Luka will be able to come back. So if LeBron can keep him afloat in that series until the guys can get healthy, if they're able to come back, that may change some things. So that's why that's the most intriguing matchup to me in the West. Last question for you, sir. Series surprise, aka upset. Which series do you see being an upset, or could possibly be the upset?
I think you called it earlier. Probably if the Hornets can win tonight and able to face off against the Pistons, that could be the upset right there, bro. The Hornets definitely, like you said, they played them already this year real good. They have a good matchup with them. They got a lot of bad blood between them. It's going to be one heck of a series. So that's why I really do want the Hornets to win tonight, because I think they can really give the Pistons a good run for their money.
Wow, that's a strong prediction. The only reason I can't go with that prediction just, outside of being a fan, is Jalen Duren. That Jalen Duren effect on the inside, man. We can stop it a couple games. I don't know if we can do it for the entire series like we need to. There's that, and K Cunningham's health will be another issue. But even when he was out, they found their other guys who could step up and score also. And unless we steal a game early, they'll have the home court advantage. If it goes the distance, we'll end up playing in Detroit for that last game. And that crowd mixed with our inexperience, I don't know. Lord knows, I hope I'm wrong and you right. But I don't see that one. My upset, man, I got the Raptors upsetting the Cavaliers, and the reason I'm gonna say that is because the Raptors, I don't think they care enough to know that you're not supposed to win that series. I think they just go out there and hoop and win those series. Because all the pressure is on the Cleveland Cavaliers. You got Donovan Mitchell, who ain't been to the finals. You got a James Harden, who's known for choking. You got the Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, who always had a knock on them, how they're tall but not big. They're too slim or whatever in the paint and all that. And the Raptors, man, they just hoop. That's it. They just hoop.
Boy, I don't think Spider-Man gonna let that go. The Spider is not gonna lose to the Raptors.
Every year they say what the Spider will and won't do, and every year the Spider has had to try to figure it out again in the offseason.
I figured it out this one, bro. I don't think between him and James Harden and all the stuff that people talk about James Harden, that he always chokes when it comes to playoffs, I think, bro, I think it's about time to go ahead and relieve that. It's going down. I can't see the Raptors. I can see them winning a couple of games, but I can't see them winning the series.
We will see. Western Conference, you got any potential upsets in the West?
No, nothing really. The West is just tough. I see anybody on any capable day is capable of winning out there. There's really not nobody that's really lacking out there in the West to the point where I say, the upset, unless the Portland Trailblazers upset somebody, you know what I mean? And
that's my pick. I'll pick the Blazer. I'll pick the Blazers to upset the Spurs, yo. Yep.
No way.
That's my pick,
bro.
That's my pick.
Not possible, bro.
That's my upset. That's my upset. Blazers.
It's a good one though.
It's
good. It sounds good. It sounds good.
Yeah, that's my pick. That's my pick.
Wemby going to the finals, bro. Wemby is going to the Western Conference Finals this year. The Spurs going to the Western Conference Finals, guaranteed.
Oh, that's the wrong one. There you go. Yeah, nah. Oh, no. Well, let's go ahead and talk about your T-shirt and your hat there. Congratulations to you. You got your new coach. You have an ex-NBA champion of a head coach who's already making some big moves out there in Tar Heel land. How do you feel about I ain't gonna say getting rid of, but I guess moving on from Dylan Mingo?
I think it was a good thing. From what I heard, they were trying to put a lot into him money-wise. I think, when Malone came in, he seen what they was trying to spend on him, and then he went up. Like, I heard his price went up. And I think Malone was like, no, looking at the play last year, like, he was hurt a lot last year from what I seen. You know what I mean? He didn't play a lot last year, and I just think that Malone knows that there's other things that we can use that money for, and other players that are going to be more worthwhile in the long run that he can mold. And I think he knows what he's doing. You know what I mean? Because I've seen some of the picks that he got now, and we looking real nice, bro. We looking real nice. You know what I mean?
I do like 6'9" going into his sophomore season out of VTech, the foreign player, 6'9" cat. Yeah.
Start with an A. I think his last name starts with an A.
Man, it's like Nicholas Avdalis or Avdalis or whatever. But yeah, that's a great pickup. Not sure if Henry Vassar is coming back. If he comes back, that'll definitely help stretch the floor. Now we got to spend that $6 million that we freed up by moving on from Mingo and moving on from Derek Dixon and Kyan Evans and those guys. We got $6 million to spend, so that means we're going to be in that transfer portal hard. I know Juke Harris is on our list, guy out of Wake Forest who's also thinking about going into the NBA draft. And then there's the guard out of, I think it's Utah, by the last name of Brown. Nice downhill scorer. That's what we need. Still gonna need a point guard to run things. Maximo Adams, that freshman, has He said he's still coming to UNC, so that's a great addition.
I believe Juke
Outside of
Harris
that,
already said yeah too. I think Juke Harris is already on deck.
oh
I
well,
think that's
I didn't see where
yeah,
he signed or nothing like
yeah. I
that. I
think that's
seen where
delivered
we
already.
were on his list. Oh yeah,
Yeah, I think that's
if,
delivered. I'll
if
check again, but I think that's already in the books.
yeah, if that's the case, man, that's huge. That's huge.
And
That
Henry
is huge.
Basar is about 80% coming back because they said he was looking at his draft status. If he goes to the draft, they say he probably won't get drafted to like in the second round, bro. Like number 32 to number 34, they looking at. So I think he wants to improve that. Come on back so he can have a better draft stock next year. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
We need that man to come back.
I'm with it. I'm with every bit of that, man. It's too early to ask for an outlook on the season. You kind of already answered, how you feel about the coach. This is the right direction. Is it okay? I can't ask you this though. Expectations for the first season for Michael Malone's first season. Expectations.
I'm gonna be a realist because there's a lot of people that are unrealistic, especially when it comes to fans. A lot of people expect things to happen immediately, and it doesn't work that way. But I believe in this situation with the way Mike Malone has to come in right now, and the way that we got bounced out of the tournament 2 years straight in the round of 64. With that happening, I think Mike Malone is going to come and make a statement this year. Not saying we're going to win no natty or anything like that. I'm not shooting that high. But when I tell you that we definitely going to handle some business, I think we definitely going to handle some business. And when I say that, we're definitely going to get through the first round of 64 and definitely through the round of 32. So I'm seeing the Sweet 16 definitely. And I think if we make it to the Sweet 16 at least this year, that's a great thing. And I think we could just build upon that. But I don't think it's going to be one of these years that we just fall off, especially if Vasar comes back and the other players that we said we got. I think it's going to be a very interesting year, and I think we're going to compete very hard. And I think Mike Malone has a strategy, and I think it's going to be right, bro. I think it's going to be what we need to see. I think it's going to be the Tar Heels. We're going to have a vision after this year that we're going to see that we're going up. Because right now I didn't see us going up. I love HD. Like we always say, HD was a good man, but I didn't see the vision of us going up. His vision had us going down, bro. So I really think that this new positive energy is going to change, and I definitely think it's going to be a great year for us, man.
But expectations-wise, conference-wise, what are you, top 3, top 5?
I would definitely say top 3. I don't see us losing no more than 5 games this season, bro. Going into the tournament. Yep. I think we're going to compete very much with Duke this year. I think we're going to be definitely right there, neck and neck.
Well, HD did set the precedent for home wins. So he has that. He has that to follow. So now you got to protect that undefeated record at the house.
And that's big. That's huge. That is huge.
Yeah. Wasn't huge enough to keep your job, but it was huge. First team to ever protect the house, but you couldn't protect your job.
Good one. You need a drum roll on that one, boy. That was a good one.
Stuff.
That was a good one, bro.
Just saying. All right, we'll see. I got him. Without seeing anybody else play, I got him top 3. Your Dukes, your Virginias, Carolinas, somewhere in that top 3. But we'll see how it shakes out though, man. I know there's gonna be a renewed energy, So Michael Malone, man, it's your job to lose, homeboy. It's your job to lose. Speaking of losing a job, or rather stepping down, Doc Rivers has finally called it. I don't know if Hubert Davis gave him a call, and they decided, hey, man, I think, it's enough for the both of us. That nobody really likes us at our jobs, so we might as well ride off into the sunset, go sit courtside at some Knicks playoff games, go where we appreciate it and not tolerate it.
You know what? I can't. You saying that? I bet you they're gonna have a podcast together this year, bro. I bet you it's gonna be the Doc Rivers and Hubert Davis podcast, bro. I see it. Bro.
What are they gonna call it?
You don't want me to say the name.
What are they gonna call it? What's gonna be the name of the podcast, Juice?
Washed Up.
Say what?
The Washed Up podcast featuring good old HD and Doc Rivers.
Oh man. That would be dope though if all their interview was like coaches who got fired, and the first couple episodes would be like Taylor Jenkins, the old coach from the Memphis Grizzlies who was winning and got fired, my man who got fired from the Cleveland Cavaliers while they were winning, him, some other coaches who kind of felt like their job might have been secure and got fired when they were winning. Yeah, that'd be a good idea, to be quite honest with you.
Tom Thibodeau?
Yeah, that'd be a great idea, man. Yeah, hey, you got to get Mark Jackson in there.
Got to,
You
man.
got to get Mark Jackson. And
Hey,
just
I need my
ask him
credit, though. If they
the
do this, I need
hard-hitting
my credit.
questions.
They better give me some money off of this if they go together and do that washed up podcast. I need my credit. I need my percentage.
I mean, I doubt they call it washed up, but if they if they keep that premise though, I tune into that, man. I'll definitely tune into that. NFL draft is coming up, and I think we may already have our Shedeur Sanders of this draft.
Who's that?
That would be Rueben Bain Jr. out of Miami.
Really?
Yeah, see, at first they were saying about how his arms were too short to go, as high as some people had him projected. But I ain't think too much of that one. I'm like, yeah, whatever. But then when they resurfaced that old fatal car crash situation from 2024, I'm like, they making sure he slips. The family of the victim, because the victim was a passenger in the vehicle, right? The family of the victim didn't blame him, wished him, well in his future and all that. My whole thing was, why is this coming back out though? Like that, how does that accident correlate to him being selected in this year's draft?
Yeah, that's crazy. I have no answer for that either, man. It's just things that hinder you, man, and that's crazy. That's even a factor, but I don't know.
How far do you think this is going to affect? Well, excuse me. How far down in the draft board is he going to go because of this?
Man, it depends, man. You never know, man. You never know, man. Especially nowadays, man, with these drafts. When they did that to Shedeur, I was astonished. I was totally astonished because I'm a Shedeur fan, and when they did that to him in the draft, I can't answer about anything now. I mean, anything is possible now, bro. You know what I mean? Your stock could drop so fast, man, and you don't even know it. So it's gonna be good to see. I hope he doesn't drop too bad. I hope he, has a good draft. I pray for him, but
I think he's going to be the steal of the draft because of how low he's going to go. Somebody's going to get a real steal. And
really?
plus he's going to be that much more motivated to shed that part of his past, man, to play so well that y'all don't really keep bringing that up every time y'all say his name. Because I had forgot. See, Pop agree. I had totally forgot about that until it came out like last week.
Yeah, when you said that, you made me think about that player from Illinois basketball team. You know what I'm talking about? Last name Shannon. Does that ring a bell? He's supposed to be heavy in the draft, and something happened with supposedly what was it? Some kind of maybe a rape or something to that.
Well, that is totally different.
Or something like that, and he had to go to trial, and it actually came out after trial that the girl was lying. They caught her through her phone on her text messages. So this man went through all this, like, and throughout the season, they would be like, when he's shooting free throws, the crowd would be like, no means no. They'd be chanting that, like stuff like that, like, and they was really like haunting him, and it was like messing up his whole, draft and everything now. But then it comes out that she was lying. So it's the same thing, like, it's not the same thing what you're saying, but how's that going to affect this man? Because now they found out that he didn't do it, but still, it's still like he has a damper on his name from it, man. It's messed up.
Yeah, you don't never really recover from that type of accusation or scandal, man. Yeah.
And he didn't do it. That's the crazy thing, That's the crazy thing, man. They caught this girl through her phone, texting her girlfriends, and she had like dollar signs she put. Her girlfriend's hit her back like, yeah, you got him. Like, it's the craziest thing, man. That's the only way he got free, because they was going to believe her regardless.
Well, along those lines, man, Sharon Moore, one time for avoiding jail, homie. No prison time for you. Was that 18 months probation?
Woo, yeah.
18 months probation.
Yeah, that's great.
Man, I don't know what's going on up there in them northern cold states, from the Midwest to the Northeast. Boston, I don't know what's something in the clam chowder out there in Boston, man. He may with Doka, Mike Vrabel. Yeah, I don't know what's up, man. Y'all keep your eye on these AAU coaches, man. It's a mean time to be a coach. Mean time to be a coach. Yes, sir. Moving along to just, general news, sad situation with the ex-lieutenant governor of Virginia. Did you see that?
Yeah. I heard that.
Yeah, that's ill, man. In case y'all haven't heard, ex-Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax out of Virginia, it was a what do you call it when it's murder suicide. That's yeah. He had unalived his wife in their basement. Then he took his life while both the kids were home upstairs. As a matter of fact, it was one of the children who actually called 911, man. God almighty, that is horrible.
Yeah, man. It's just terrible, man. It's the I mean, that's just like, come on, man. It's too much. I don't get it, you know?
With the babies upstairs.
Makes no sense, man. You know? But nowadays, I'm not surprised by anything, man. This stuff is becoming normalized, man. Stories like this are becoming normalized in the society we live in, man. It's just ridiculous.
And then you got your man out of California, Swalwell. That's how you pronounce his name, Swalwell. He got the Brett Kavanaugh treatment. So is he trying to run for something? Nah, brother. Nah, Mr. Touchy-feely man.
Nope.
Go and get you out of there. No means no. No means no to you too.
No means no.
No means no. And then they're running. I've been kind of seeing this story about the 10 missing or dead scientists. Have you seen that? Well, I know. Out of all the stories, I know the missing scientists, dead scientist story. I know you probably saw that one first.
Of course, right?
Because they're connecting some of it to UFO situation and some of it to people who work in or around nuclear secrets and things like that. It's an amazing time to be part of the conspiracy theory crowd. I know that.
Hey, I'll tell you one thing, if you're a part of it and you feel like at any given time that you feel like you're gonna want to get to the level where you're gonna tell or try to expose something, no, bro. You better just stay with your conspiracy and keep on running with it. Don't try to be an exposer, because they're going to expose you and you'll be part of the 10 dead scientists. That easy.
Well, since we talking about exposing, let me go and get to this entertainment. Oh, did you have anything in the news?
Nope, I'm ready to go to entertainment, baby. I know where you going. Let's go. I'm ready to go. Yeah, buddy.
Is this not why you were here?
Well, I guess the biggest entertainment news story since the last time me and you sat down and talked has been Radrick Davis versus, don't even know what Pooh Sheisty's real name is, but versus, it's the state plus Gucci versus Pooh Sheisty. It seems that Pooh Sheisty wanted out of his contract, and no didn't mean no in Pooh Sheisty's case. No mean, I hear what you're saying, I see your no, and I raise you a chopper. So, paperwork was signed under duress, and now we are here. To make matters worse, Radrick Gucci Bain Davis made a song about it called Crash Dummy. I'd love to play it for y'all, but y'all know how YouTube works. Can't do that. Joose man, Young Joose. Initial thoughts on the situation.
The name of the song says it all. Definitely Crash Dummy. Everybody's out here jumping all over Gucci Man, calling him a rat, and all this other stuff right now. But a person like me, I'm gonna keep it real. You know, I've been on both sides of the streets and out of the streets. I'm on both sides, and I understand where people are coming from. But let me tell you something, man. You know, Pooh Sheisty just got out of prison 6 months ago. Got out of prison, luckily, because he didn't have to get out. He could have served a lot more time. Got very lucky, got out, got right to the bag, okay? Like nothing even changed, you know? Go right back into money, like nothing even changed after them 4 or 5 years that he did in prison. Came right back to it. Okay, you have a disagreement. You want to get out of a contract. There's ways of doing that without doing that. You know, that's the dumbest move in the world, to try to be on some street gangster stuff and go back to prison. So you just got out 6 months ago, now you're going back in, and you probably ain't getting out for a while now. And you brought your own daddy into it with it. Your daddy helped you out. Like, it don't make no sense. You're not thinking, and that's the problem with today's youth, man. Everybody thinks, you know, that this gangster stuff, this mentality is how it's going to work, and this is how it worked. No, bro, it don't work that way. You know what I mean? There could have been many other ways for this man to get out of this contract. It might have took some time, but he could have worked it out. You know what I mean? Whether getting a good lawyer, whether hitting Jay-Z up, because Jay-Z does a lot of that. Gets people out of contracts and stuff like that. You know, his rock staff, his lawyer staff that he has. Anyway, I'm just saying it was totally wrong what Pooh Shiesty did. I don't care what everybody talking about. Gucci is the rat and all that. I'm not worried about none of that. You know, the fact also is when Pooh Shiesty did this, whatever he did, stuck him up and everything. One of Gucci Man's security is an off-duty police officer, bro. Like Gucci didn't have to tell. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
well, that may be part of the people's issue with Gucci. The same thing you just said. He didn't. If that's the case, he didn't have to tell. Maybe that's why they got the issue with him. Now, also, we gotta note that from what I was reading, it has been said that the police or the FBI don't have any hard evidence of Pooh Shiesty actually having a weapon or pulling a weapon and all that. We gotta say that part. But out of that whole situation, the one thing that stuck out to me that I didn't like was the fact that your father was there and it went down like it. If in fact it went down like it did, your dad was there and your dad wasn't the one to protect the investment, meaning you. He didn't protect you from yourself. That's the part that I didn't appreciate.
oh, and then supposedly they took Gucci Man's jewelry and immediately was on Instagram with it.
Yeah, I saw that part too.
Come on, man. You know, like, bro, this don't make sense, man. You know, we shouldn't be like this, man. You're blessed enough to be in a position where you can have generational wealth and change your life and people around you lives. And you are blessed to have this. You know what I mean? Not a lot of people get a chance to get this much money at that age. And this is what you do. You throw it away, bro. Just throw it all away, man.
Well, are you really mad at the man who made Back in Blood actually getting his money back in blood?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
you
I guess I can't be mad, man.
folk keep saying they like authentic rappers. Then when the rapper's authentic, now he crazy. Now he a crash out. Like, nah, man, a scorpion is gonna be a scorpion every single time. Ask the frog about it. A scorpion is gonna be a scorpion, man.
Right,
The
bro.
man went to jail. Let's not forget why he ended up in prison to begin with. Over some shoes.
Right.
Shoes and I think like a quarter pound of weed.
Something crazy, yeah.
So you thought being owed some millions, he was just gonna be like, nah, I'm cool.
I guess
Pooh
I'm just disappointed, man.
Shiesty is the picture of when people say, man, I shot people for less. Yeah, Pooh Shiesty. That's him. Yeah. If in fact all this went down like they're saying it went down, because they haven't been to trial and all that just yet, but if it happened the way they say it happened. Moving along to some more rappers and some shootings. Offset got popped. Now, okay, so the whole little TJ aspect of it. So the man was gambling, got a loan, and again, another get it back in blood situation. From what I understand, he told that man, if you want your money back, get it with your muscle pretty much. Well, okay. All right. As you wish. Yeah, and I don't know if Lil TJ got his bread back, but I mean, bet he felt better.
Well, when I seen Lil TJ, he said he never got his bread took in the first place.
No. I ain't say took. From what I understand, they said he borrowed that money from Lil TJ because he was down while he was gambling. That's how that ended up. That's what I was reading. Now, if that's facts or not, I'm not
The whole
quite
situation
sure.
sounded crazy to me though. It was like really downplayed.
Just know what I was reading and looking up. I'm like, Offset got shot, and they got little TJ arrested. I'm like, why little TJ arrested? He ain't had nothing to. Okay, then it come out he loaned him the bread for gambling, and I guess the man ain't want to pay him back. And Offset got a terrible history of being around other rappers while gambling. Cause if y'all don't remember, supposedly Little Baby and his folk had made that man turn into a Chippendale dancer outside while they was over a gambling dispute. Yeah, I don't think I would have gambled again after that man made me strip down to my undergarments in front of people. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's when you know that man really has a habit, yo. Like not even the shame and embarrassment of getting stripped naked made you say, hey man, maybe I should seek other ways of spending my passive income. No, I'm gonna try this again. You just gonna keep right on gambling, man.
Yeah. Yeah. The
That mixed
adrenaline
with,
rush.
that mixed with, going through his personal go through with his ex-wife or separated wife or whatever that situation may be. I don't think that helps when you have a gambling situation going on. Matter of fact, your partner, not sure if that's his cousin or nephew, takeoff, gambling situation, got shot. I would want to stay as far away from any type of gambling. I don't even want to be around you if you got a scratch off knowing his history. Straight up. Hey, anything to do with gambling, leave me out of it, man. Man, I think it look like it might rain today. Hey, going on ahead now. Go, go on. I don't know. Nah,
Man.
but he survived. He's good. Who's not good from reports, man. It's just been a crazy week and a half. A gentleman by the name of Ben 10, NBA Ben 10. I had never heard of the young man before until this happened. Seems he got shot trying to take some people's stuff. They had him actually dead twice on the way to the hospital.
Really?
Then they were saying he was paralyzed, so I'm not sure what the update is on that. Saying Jay Prince Jr. was responsible for this, much like the Offset situation. Like it's a lot of overlapping with the news this past week and a half.
That's what it is. A lot of stupidity.
I don't know if it's been a full moon or something like that, man. I don't know what's happening out here. I don't know if that.
Full moon, all right, because that's why I heard Offset got shot right in this full moon.
Wait. Hold on. He's gonna be here all week, ladies and gentlemen. He's gonna be here all week. Pickleback Jones.
Let's go.
What else we got? Trick Daddy versus the AKA sorority. Who's at fault here? Trick Daddy for performing or them for hiring Trick Daddy? In case y'all don't know or haven't heard, AKAs were having it was I just say celebration because I don't want to mislabel it. I just say it was a celebration of their sorority, right? And Trick Daddy was a hired performer. The young lady who hired him said that they had went over a set list and kind of let him know what he could do, what he couldn't do, the expectation. And so Trick Daddy came out and did what you think Trick Daddy was going to do and didn't care about none of them rules and performed until they made him get off the stage. So who's at fault? The person for hiring Trick Daddy or Trick Daddy for, I guess, not adhering to the rules? Again, a scorpion's going to be a scorpion, folks. I don't know what the problem keeps being, but a scorpion's going to be a scorpion. Juice, who's at fault here?
You know doggone well who's at fault. Them damn AKA sorority know doggone well they shouldn't have got Trick Daddy, especially how he looks. He's been crashed out for a while. Trick don't care about nothing no more, bro. He done got fat. He looks crazy. He don't care about nothing. And y'all want to hire this man? They probably got him for the low. It probably was a low number, and they thought they was going to win off of this one. And bro,
There you go.
you get what you asked for. You get what you pay for, too.
I wasn't trying to make it personal. I was just talking about the business. They talking about the man looked like he. Oh man, there you go. But yeah, I blame. To be quite honest, I don't know, man, because he could have turned that down. He could have been like, nah, no. As soon as they said, yo, these are the rules. No, I'm not. Nah, that ain't how I do. I don't follow rules. I don't have edited music. So you telling me to edit my stuff, that ain't gonna work for me. So you're gonna have to get somebody else. Nah, man. Nah, it's on them, man, because you know who Trick Daddy is, yo. For one, I want to know the person who was in charge of announcing at an AKA function and now coming to the stage, Trick Daddy. You saying that in front of all these legacy sorority members now. Welcome to the stage, Trick Daddy.
Don't make no sense, bro.
You can't even name me a song that you would play from Trick Daddy at a cookout. I'm a Thug might be the friendliest song because it got kids on the hook.
Yep, that's all I'm about to say. I'm a thug. That's it right there.
I mean, you get, like you said, man, you get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. Usher and Chris Brown having a joint tour should be the biggest. I knew it. I knew it should be the biggest thing going this summer, to be quite honest, man. Well, between that, now I'm gonna say that because it's gonna be a different crowd than that J. Cole tour. So I'm gonna say that Chris Brown Usher tour is gonna be the biggest thing going this summer.
Totally different crowd, bro. Totally different crowd.
Yeah.
If you want to see some baddies, you go to see Usher and Chris Brown show. You want to see whatever on J. Cole, you can see all the backpackers. That's cool. If you want to see some baddies, You going to the Usher and Chris Brown show?
Nah, not even backpackers. That the J. Cole concert is gonna be more youth based. Like it's
And
gonna
that's
be
it. And there you go. That's great for them. I'm so happy for the youth. But I'm going to see the baddies. So I will be in attendance. Believe that.
right on. Well, you think this is gonna be the closest thing to a versus people get between Chris Brown and Usher? Like this it. Ain't no need to even have a versus now, since they're gonna be on stage actually doing it live. I
Yep.
think, yo, if this is as successful as we all think and know it's gonna be, this might put an end to versus, man. Like the people who gonna do versus, like, why don't we just take the show on the road and cut out the versus folks?
There you go. Or if Versus was smart, they be the ones behind the show.
Be the one promoting it. Like,
Yep. So yeah, let's stop you there. Get the
Versus
people.
presents.
Yep.
Versus presents the Brown and Raymond tour.
Hey, if y'all do this is documented. 58. You better get his percentage. You better get 58 Styles his percentage. He just gave you a great idea, and don't try to use it. It's documented. It's time stamped and date.
So we own the right. We own the rights to the Washed Up podcast.
Yes.
And we own the rights to Versus presents Brown and Raymond on tour. Brown and Raymond tour. All right. Was there some other news before I got to the actual music, man? Because there's been a lot of music this past couple weeks. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees, man. Congratulations. I know Wu-Tang Clan is going to be inducted. My personal favorite, Miss Sade, well, the group Sade, but everybody thinks of just Miss Sade Adu as the face of it. Congratulations to her. It was a lot of other people too, but I seen Sade and was like, yeah, that's my cougar baby right there.
Yeah, buddy.
Who else was it though? The Wu-Tang Clan, Sade, who else?
I gotta look, man. It was a nice plethora of people. It was a nice amount of people, but it was a good one. This is a good draft though. This is a good one this year.
Yeah, somebody will put them in the comment. Now, as far as new music that came out, man, we got. See how I'm gonna start this thing off. If y'all into reggae, Protege has a new album called The Art of Acceptance. Real dope. Y'all check that out. Snoop Dogg's Till Midnight album is out. See what other albums. Momo Boyd, Miss Michigan. If you're not familiar with Momo Boyd, she's on that Good Flirt single. She's the one singing on the hook with that Baby King featuring Kendrick Lamar. Y'all check that out. Y'all can hear her voice. Then go check her music out, man. She's like an alternative artist. I just say alternative artist because it's not just R&B or nothing like that. It's just alternative music. Doechii and Lady Gaga got a single out together called Runway. Janae Aiko and Sway Lee did it again with Mural. I thought Sativa was good. I'm still a big fan of that Sativa single. Mural is just as dope. Man, Kenyon Dixon talked you through it. So that means we got some more dope R&B on the way. Eddie P. Franklin out of North Carolina, Zell Money. That's the name of the single. One of the legends of this thing, AZ, featuring Moo Fresh, So High. Y'all check that single out. That Do or Die 3 is coming soon. The Baby got a single out, that Don Julio Lemonade. See what else. Blast featuring Big Head 1900, Day After Day, featuring Lori Perry on the hook on that one. DJ Khaled featuring Baby, or Lil Baby, and Future, called One of Them. Yeah, man, so move accordingly. Y'all check this new music out. Get your playlist together. You know what I mean? It's getting ready to the weather's getting ready to break, so you know how that go. Joose, you got anything for us in the Joose Joints food reviews this week, sir?
It's kind of a food review.
Thank you, sir.
Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said let him cook.
Screw the game. We're talking about food.
Ladies and gentlemen, this week's Joose Joints food review by none other than Joose Pickleback Jones. Joose, take it away.
Righty. That's why I said it's kind of like a food review. It's somewhere I've already been. So it's basically, I had a new dish. And the place is the Cheesecake Factory. Yes, the Cheesecake Factory is located on Friendly Avenue in Greensboro, North Carolina. That's the location I went to. It's been a while since I've been there. Went there for lunch last week. And I seen the menu, and they had a new item on there, which is a chicken shawarma. And I like chicken shawarma because it's a good Mediterranean dish that I usually get at different places that serve, authentic Mediterranean food. So I said, what's Cheesecake Factory is what kind of spin are they gonna put on this chicken shawarma? So I ordered it. It was a good price. It was only like $13.99. It came out. I put the pictures on my Instagram and my Facebook. It came out way different than I thought it would. It was very much delicious. It was pita bread in like pockets. They had pockets of pita bread stuffed with the chicken, cucumbers, and all the vegetables. And it was like delicious. That's all I can tell you. So if you get a chance to stop by the Cheesecake Factory anytime, make sure you try the chicken shawarma and tell them Juice Pickleback Jones said so.
That's what's up. All right. Thank you, Juice. Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are to the end of the show, so y'all know how this thing go. Time to play another round of Brick or Swish. I present Joose Jones with a this or that situation. Yes, no, from either sports, news, or the entertainment section. If he's with it, it's a swish. If he's not, it's a brick. Joose Jones, are you ready?
Let's go.
Joose Jones, brick or swish, the two professions that you just cannot outrun, meaning if you've ever been in these two professions, people will never let you live it down or forget it. Or being a gangster and being an adult entertainer, brick or swish. And the reason I even came up with this one is because of the Gucci man Pooh Sheisty situation. You're calling Gucci a rat, but he's also a CEO of a company. So does his past seems to override his current position in life.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to go swish on that one, bro. Because like you said, man, it's always gonna come back to haunt you some kind of way, man. You can't leave it behind. And you said either being a gangster or an adult entertainer. What you say? Yeah.
Those are the two professions you just can't outrun, man. No matter how many years it's been, soon as somebody find out, they just look at you different. Like, think about it. Think about it, right? You've been working in the school system for 20 years. Nobody knew your past as being a whole live gangster. Now they starting to look at Mr. Johnson a little different. You know what I mean? And nobody knew Miss Titus's background as an adult entertainer. They're genuinely gonna fire Miss Titus as soon as they find out that she used to, you know what I mean, do strange things for a little bit of change. Mind you, those same people probably frequent adult entertainment spots, look at adult entertainment content on their phones, but they're gonna look at her different. Can't outrun them, man. Can't outrun them. So yeah, nope. Swish on both ends.
You said Miss Titus.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
I'm trying to figure out. Hold up now, bro.
Yeah,
where'd that come from, bro? Hold up.
I don't even know nobody named Miss Titus. If there is a Miss Titus somewhere out there that happens to fit that criteria, in no way, shape, or form, any names or likenesses are purely fictional, and we mean no harm. You know what I mean?
Hey, Miss Titus.
Brick, but nah, for real though, man. Some of these new teachers. And the way anyway, yeah. Another show for later. Brick or swish, Usher going on a joint tour with Chris Brown will help open the door to a Chris Brown Super Bowl performance. Brick or swish?
I definitely say swish on that. You know, Chris Brown been blackballed for a while, man, you know, from things that haunted him from his past and people that have disagreements with him that are in positions to put him in there, but they wouldn't. And I think, you know, maybe this will help him out because Usher's already done the Super Bowl. You know, we know that. But I think it's definitely time for Chris Brown to do the Super Bowl. So I hope this is his way to get in. Let's put it like that.
Yeah. I'm gonna call swish on that one. Also, man, just because of the simple fact that Usher never lost. So Usher and Chris Brown used to share the same audience, same crowd. Then, you know, Chris Brown went through his go through. And you know, that some people got off of Chris Brown because of that. Not saying they're wrong. I completely understand. But with Usher kind of re-legitimizing him is kind of the best word I can use. I think this is going to help. This is going to help go a long way in the rebrand. You know what I mean? Granted that nothing happens while they're on tour. That's the only thing I'm thinking about. Like, bruh, do not mess this up.
Please don't.
And I'm pretty sure they sat down and really talked about it, and Usher was like, look, man, I'm a legacy act now, so if I'm going to put my legacy status on the line for this got to go flawless, bro. It's got to go flawless. So yeah, man. But I'm hoping it leads to Chris Brown finally getting that spotlight that he deserves. There's no reason why this man shouldn't, before it's all said and done, have a Super Bowl halftime performance. So, switch on that one. I was trying to think of one for sports that was a real, real good one, but I couldn't think of nothing great. Yeah, I couldn't think of nothing great.
We'll save for next week.
I guess we gotta run with one. Give me one for sports.
Brick or swish, the Carolina Tar Heels are gonna win the ACC this year. Go. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. Yeah,
Think
no
about
way.
not with a new coach and a whole
Yeah,
gang
no
of new
way.
players. A gang of new players. Come on now, winning the
No
ACC.
way.
Cameron Boozer, Caden Boozer's coming back. Isaiah Evans ain't talked about leaving. Like, that whole Duke team, everybody that's able to come back is coming back. Come
Bubba
on now.
says, trash. I'm on my Bubba today.
Okay, Bubba. Okay, Bubba. That's out here.
Yeah, baby. Put
Okay,
that on, baby.
Okay, well, since we talking about crazy bricks or swish, brick or swish, LeBron James winning the series against the Houston Rockets would be his single greatest feat.
Wish this age and what, like, bro, if he does that, this is outstanding. It's unbelievable. He's already done unbelievable things, but this is gonna be by far the craziest, especially without Luka and Austin Reeves.
Yeah. Well, I still can't get past being down 3-1 in the finals and coming back and winning, man.
You're right.
Yeah. And I know a lot of people will be like, well, that's the reason he should be ahead of Jordan. Well, Jordan never got down 3-1, and Jordan ain't never been to a Game 7. So I'd be able to compare those two if Mike ever let it get that far. But he didn't. So yeah. So quit that there. Joose Jones, any final words, sir?
Yeah, shout out to your co-host on Sunday, Mr. Michon. I heard he had a birthday. Big happy birthday to the homie.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
And I
indeed.
want to
Yes,
end by
indeed.
saying we did not go to the moon. May everybody walk in peace. Have a great weekend.
I was waiting on that. I don't know why I didn't bring that up in the news section about how we came right back. No, I don't think they didn't say they went right. They went around it or something, didn't they?
Same thing, bro. They said they went around it. They didn't even go next to it, brother.
We went somewhere cool.
They went to Hanging Rock. They went to Hanging Rock, Virginia. Right out there in Danbury, Virginia. That's where they went, bro.
That man said they went to Hanging Rock.
Hanging Rock State Park. That's where they went. And did a loop
My
around
goodness.
it. Did a nice little loop around it.
That's what it do. Hey, look, man. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, man. You can always join us on Sundays for the Sunday Night Live. It's a live show. You can interact with us. Matter of fact, Juice, we're gonna start doing some of these live too, man. You know what I mean?
Okay.
See how that shakes. Again, appreciate y'all. We'll catch y'all next time. Put it that way. Don't forget, whenever you go outside, take God with you, man. Y'all be kind. Y'all be careful. Peace. Cut the check.